Hello, welcome to chapter 23, Bootstrap Well, brought to you by Ankpro Technologies. My name is Harish. In this session, we are going to learn how to build a Bootstrap Well component. Right now, let us understand that very clearly. Keep in mind, Bootstrap Well component is generally used when you want a section of content on the page to stand out from the rest of the content. In the sense, in a web page, we'll be having a content, and from that content, I want a piece of text or piece of or a paragraph to be highlighted. Then I need to use this Bootstrap Well component. So Bootstrap is going to provide me a set of class to do that work. They include well, well large, and well small. Okay, why do we use this well class? It is used to give the content a silver light effect. In the sense, from the group of paragraphs, if we want to highlight the first paragraph, then we have to use this class well. Okay, and here we have some of the demos and the task to be performed. And the first task includes to create a well. So what I'll do is I'll jump to Visual Studio and let me start coding here. Here we have a empty web project. To that empty web project, I have enabled a Bootstrap reference as well as the jQuery and Bootstrap main.js also. Right now, let us understand how do we create a Bootstrap well. It's very simple. Right now, let me take a div. Okay, to that div, let me add a paragraph with the dummy content including lorem. Okay, and now when I push this page to the browser, it renders like this, and this is not that highlighted. Now if I want to highlight this piece of text present here, then I need to use a class called well. So to this div, I'll add a class that is well class. And now when I go back and refresh the page, and you can observe this piece of text, when I added the class well, it is highlighted with with a border and the background color, and also it has added some of the padding to it. Okay, this is what the advantage of using a well. In the sense, if you are having a set of paragraphs, and in that set of paragraphs, if you want to highlight the second paragraph, then you need to add a class well to that. Okay, then that paragraph is highlighted. And coming to the second task, the second task is create a well with different sizes. Okay, let me jump back to presentation and let me show you the classes which are used to create the well with different classes, which includes well large and well small. Well large is used to give the large well, in the sense, more padding effect, and well small class, it is used to give the small well with the less padding effect. So let us try that. Okay, what I'll do is I'll copy this and I'll paste it twice. Okay, to the first well I'll add another class called well large, and the middle one I'll leave it as a default, and well small. Okay, now when I go back and refresh this page on the browser, you can observe we are getting three different sizes of well. This one, first well, what we are seeing, it is of size large. Okay, what is the advantage of using this well large? It adds the more padding effect. You can observe here very clearly this well with the well large class is having more padding effect compared to the rest of them. Okay, similarly the middle one is the default one, I've not added any class, and coming to the last, this is well small, which is having the less padding effect when compared to other two. Okay, this is how you'll create a well, okay, with different sizes. Okay, and coming to the last task, that is we have to create a form controls inside a well and change the background color of a well. Okay, first let us perform this task, like off of the task, that is we have to create a form controls inside a well. So what I'll do right now, I have a code to build the form control. So I'll go and copy that, have it in my notepad. Okay, this is the code. Let me copy that, Control A, Control C, and let me come back to my Visual Studio and let me erase out all these things right now. Okay, and I need to add a div because I just deleted it, and since we are using the form, I need to add a row also. Let me do it. Okay, and now what I need to do is I need to add a class called row, and inside this I have to paste the form which I copied. Okay, you can observe here I need to paste the form which I've copied. This is the form with form horizontal. Right now when I push this page to the browser, it renders like this. Now what I need to do is, my task is I need to create form controls inside a well. So what I'll do, I'll encrypt this entire form, complete form, inside a well. So I'll take this, I'll add one div. To that div I need to add a class called well, and inside this well I need to cut and paste this form, entire form present here. So I'll cut and paste it here. Now when I do Ctrl S and go back to my browser, let me refresh it, you can observe we have a form control within a well. Okay, it looks very beautiful because it's rendering within a box, and it has also added some padding effect. Okay, that's the advantage of using this form control within the well. And we have left with other part of the task. The second task is change the background color of the well. Right now we have the background color, this one. How do I change it? It's very simple. What I need to do is I need to go to the developer options. Okay, here more tools, click on the developer options, or you need a shortcut key, that is F12. Now where this is the place where you have to click on it, and it helps to select. You can observe here when I move over on that, it's telling like select an element in the page to inspect it. So right now I have to inspect this well. Okay, so when I click on that, you can observe I'm having a well class. Okay, currently the background is this one. Now if I want to edit the background color, I have to go into my bootstrap class, then I have to edit it. So what I'll do is, right now let me jump to my Visual Studio, and here when I click on this bootstrap, and here I find my bootstrap.css file. When I double click on this, and when I do Control F, okay, I'll search that well class. Okay, it's present here. Now what I'll do, instead of editing here itself, what I'll do, I'll copy this complete style defined here, and I'll define that, I'll copy and paste it in my custom defined style sheet. Okay, Control V, and what I'll do is I'll remove all the unnecessary things present here. My intention is only to change the background color, and let me remove this also, the unnecessary styles. So let me change the background color here. Okay, I'll change it to sky blue. Control S, and coming back and refreshed the page, you can observe okay, the problem is I have not added this custom style sheet to my HTML page. So let me go and add that. Okay, it's present here in my project. I need to add that. Okay, Control S, and when I go back and when I refresh, you can observe the background of the well, it turned into sky blue because I altered the style which was early defined in the bootstrap. Okay, and I defined the style in my custom style sheet. This is how you can play with the well components, and we learned completely like how to work with the well, how to create a well, and how to create a well with different sizes, and also how to encrypt the form within the well and change the background color of the well also. And also we saw a beautiful demo. And finally, thank you for listening. Have a great day. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel Langpro Training. You can also like our Facebook page visiting these URLs. You can also follow us on Twitter. For further references, you can visit these websites, and we are on LinkedIn too. And again, last but not the least, please don't forget to give the feedback. Thank you. Have a great day.